What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I'm back to talk about another Kyoryuger item. And this is the DX full action version Toba Spino. Or Spino Dio. Well, you can make Spino Dio, but you need arms. Because it says right here, does not come with anything but Toba Spino in here. And this is a heavy remold of the full action Gabutira. I'm going to move my microphone a little bit. And if you take a look, you can see both, I almost called him Kiryu Navy, but this is Death Ryuger. You can tell because he has the blood around his mouth. And Kyoryu Red, which are from the movie. And yeah, this is really cool. You got a new head, you get this new spine piece. This is all new. On the side, it shows you Toba Spino. And you shows that you can use that extra arm set, but it is not included. On the bottom, Toba Spino. Gobbledygook, do not eat him. So on this side, you get more of Spino Dio in the alternate forms. On the top, Kyoryuger and Death Ryuger again. All that again. And on the back, you get a very nice picture of Spino Dio. I like how that looks. That's a very good picture. But there you go. That is pretty much the box. Ooh, there's a rubber band. I don't know where that came from. But that is the box. So, I'm excited to get him in here, and I am really not going to be showing off certain things. Like, I'm not going to be bringing in the King Oger stuff in here. Like, do you really want to take King Oger Zero and make it like a Spino Dio King Oger Zero? Like, I'm not going to be showing those guys off. I will be showing off Gabutira and, like, all of that stuff, like, comparisons. But if you want to see how... Because it's just a remold. Like, it only has a new arm and a new head, but everything else is functionally the same. So, if you really want to know how to connect this to the King Oger stuff, go check out my full-action Kyoryuger video. Kyoryujin video. So, yeah. We're just going to do some comparisons and check out how awesome this guy is. I'm very excited. So, let's get him in here and we'll check it out. And here's Toba Spino out and built in the box. He is in pieces. You do have to put the tail on, which is super easy to take on and off. So you just slide it in there. Boom. You had to connect the legs, like these legs, but these obviously can become the arms for if you wanted to connect him to the King Oger stuff. Like I said, in the box part, I'm really not going to be showing that off, but he still can do it. Because there's really no point. If you want, like Spino Dio, they didn't do it in the show, so I don't care. He has new arms. He has new longer arms, and he has this actually new back piece. Like, this is a brand new piece, and it will become like a shield holder axe thing later. And unlike Kyoryujin, where you had to hide his head like this fully covers up and you cannot see the robot head. So that is nice, actually. But yeah, I love the navy coloring in the nice metallic red eyes. I think it looks really good. Nice silver teeth. You can open the jaw. And he pretty much has all the same articulations as Gabutira, so you can move this. Feet are still on ball joints. And you can move his tail with the like the butterfly joints. Not much going on the back. But, yeah. I feel like his head is not nearly as expressive as Gabutira's, but, like, I feel... there you go. There you go. Ah! So, yeah, there you go. That's pretty much his articulation. You can move it side to side. But you will, if you do put this up, you can make that fly off. I've had that happen often, but it's not that hard to put back on. But you can do all of this with the tail. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. And since we've been mentioning him a lot, let's bring in Gabutira. So, yeah, you can definitely see his new arms. You can recreate Jurassic Park 3 if you really want to. I'm not going to, because, I don't know. So, like I said, you can very much see Kyoryujin's head over here, and Spino Dio's head is nowhere to be seen because of this back fin piece. So, they do look very different. but you can tell they are very much the same mold because the feet are the same and the chest is very much the same. But that was even how it was on the original toys. So, you know, it's a remold that makes sense because it's like they already had pretty much most of it done. So you just got to give them a new head and this new piece and you're done. So, yeah, there you go. So, let's get into making him Spino Dio. So, first up, you move his arms. Move his arms to the side. Take this piece off. Move these back. Move these back like this. Move it back like this. Hold this button. Hold this button. Boom, boom. Spin it this way. Get him standing. We're pretty much almost there. Take off. Wait, let me raise up the camera. Take off the tail piece. And flip these tabs out. And there you go. And that's pretty much as far as you can go if you have no arms for him. On the box and in the movie, he used Ankydon, which this is in its own separate set. So if you got the Western Kung Fu set, you have all of the arms to play around with. So let's make one of the combos on the box. Oh, wait. There we go. And if you open this up, because this little yellow piece pulls out, you can flip out the boomerang. And you can slot it in the hand. And if you pull this out, you can slot this into the other hand. And boom. You have Spino Dio. And I think he looks great. He has all the same articulation as Kyoryugen, but these arms definitely do get in a lot more of the way. But, like, they move no problem. So, you know, pay attention. Make sure you don't get caught up in these arms. But you can move the legs up that much. It goes very much far back, as even with the tail being there. If the tail wasn't there, you could just go all the way back. Because this toy still is so well articulated. And if you want a more in-detailed look, again, check out the Kyoryugen video. Because, again, it's a remold. And as I showed off in robot mode, or dinosaur mode, you can move the arm up and down. You got a nice elbow joint. Move this. I have this just flailing. Like, that's why I don't like using this arm for Spino Dio. Like, if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to show you guys one of my more preferred formations. If I'm going to be honest, let's take Zacutor. And, you know, make him the arm for Spino Dio. Because I think he looks better holding the thing. Because it doesn't have stuff flying in the way. So, you know, it's your toys. Do what you want. You can do what the box tells you. Or you can follow your heart. Which, again, I like. Since he has the boomerang, I like to close this as well. But yeah, you can really do whatever you want. And again, you can get his boomerang all up in there. Again, he can pretty much fully rotate his arm. He has that butterfly joint, so he can go very much in. And that's on both sides. And the head is on a ball joint, so you can have him looking all sorts around. And I love how the head looks. I think he looks great. You can do a 360. Love the crescent moon-like shape on the head. But yeah, so again, you can very much use any of the arms if you really wanted to. You could bring in, like, Parasagon and give him this arm. But, you know, check out the other sets to do it. And you know what? Let's get a Kyoryugen in here. Let me cut. And here's Kyoryugen. And these guys look great together, if I'm being honest. These guys look great. Like, just big yellow dinosaur men. They very much look like they belong together, and technically if you really wanted to pose them like battling, you could. You can have him like blocking his boomerang or something, or if he's coming at him with the hammer or something. Because again, these guys are just so poseable. I love the full action line. I'm just so sad that we are not probably going to be getting any more full action toys, because we have that new Sentai line. I really don't know what that means for this line. But yeah, there's Kyoryugen. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to do with the Tobaspino. Showed off his articulation, showed off him with Kyoryugen. Oh, he slid down. There you go. And I just really like how this guy looks. I think he looks great. If you have the other Kyoryugen arms set and you can find this guy for a decent price, I think he's very much worth it. He looks unique. He looks great right next to Kyoryugen, as you saw earlier and right here. He wasn't that much more expensive. I don't remember how expensive he was, but he is a premium Bandai item, so he probably will be a lot more on the spendy side. But if you like the full action versions and you're a huge Kyoryuger fan like me, I can highly recommend him. Again, he feels really great. I love the articulation. Like, I'm just happy to have at least one last piece of like new Kyoryuger mecha, even if we won't get the other three to really finish off the Juden Ryu. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with him, and honestly, I hear a lot of people have a hard time finding the original Tobaspino. Why did I say Tobaspino so weird? Also, his arm fell off. But yeah, so he was also hard to come by, like the original. So it's some people, this may be their first version of Tobaspino at all, even if you're a longtime collector, because he was a movie mecha. So like originally, like even though that was a retail thing, it seemed like they were in limited quantities, and we really don't get movie mecha anymore, do we? So yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think of Tobaspino? What do you guys think of the actual Gombrincho of music? Like, what do you guys think of the movie itself? I thought the movie was okay. I think it's fun. But yeah, I really do like this guy. I liked his part in the show when he came back. But yeah, the fact that he comes with little weapons for you to hold on your other guys is pretty cool. Again, I kind of like this formation. I don't like doing what the box says, because it's my toy. I'll do what I want. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys hope that they keep doing more Kyoryuger stuff? Do you guys want, like, what would be your preferred combination with Tobaspino? Would you go all blue guys? Even though I think the fist would be hollow on the other side if you used Stagochi on this side. But yeah, I don't know. I really do like this guy. So, okay, wait, this looks funny. Looks like he just has a hand right out to shake it. Like, hello, my crotch hand. Like, that's my only real complaint, is that these arms seem a little long. But then again, Spinosaurus's arms are way longer than T-Rex's arms, so what are you going to do? And it's something that's not that annoying. So, overall, I still really do like this guy. So, thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until whatever I do next, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!